Take your attendance. Others spontaneous. Just only 2 person message me say cannot attend today class. How about others? Okay, settle. Okay, class. This topic VAR is to measure the short-term risk. Short-term risk means to measure 1 day or few days only. And this method is very popular due to the first is in 1990 something U.S. U.S. Security and Exchange Commission, they required all the listed company, if they involved in the derivative market transaction, they need to report the short-term risk. So the company, they using VAR. And then another reason is the Basel Committee, when they develop the Basel tool, they require banks to measure their risk also using VAR. Okay, another reason this method very popular is this method is very flexi. Flexi in terms of what? You can substitute any input at here, then you can find the at risk. Example, if you want to find the your company earning risk, so you substitute the earning cash flow inside, you have the earning at risk. If you want to know the cash flow risk, you substitute the cash flow, then we have the cash flow at risk. Or you want to know the your share price risk, you substitute inside, then you got the price at risk. Okay, it's very flexi. But this method I have the one limitation. The limitation is if your company that have one asset, you are unable to value the asset. Example, mining company. Okay, You got the mining example, gold mine here. Okay, you have got the gold mine activity in this mountain. This mountain maybe always the gold mine. They have a lot of value, but you are unable to measure it how much. You just can roughly say, oh, 10 million, 20 million. And in this situation, value at risk unable to apply in this kind of company. And then if this kind of company, they still want to measure the risk, then what is the alternative you can provide for this company? You can recommend them cash flow at risk. Okay, because every day you got the mining activity that can generate cash flow for you. Then you can know cash flow and this for this company. Or you also can using the price at risk to analyze the gold price. Okay, simple. The limitation of the VAR is if you have the asset or you got your business activity that have the value but you are unable to measure the value. Okay, then you can using the alternative. You do want to find the value at risk, you can go to find the cash flow at risk or price at risk. Okay, this is the concept of the VAR, the advantage and the limitation of the VAR. And then in final exam, this kind of topic is considered free mark to you all because you just need to know alpha, sigma, and value. And this is given. Sigma is given 2.33 or 1.65 only. And then the exam just can test you how to get this one or this one only. Ask you to find the alpha. Sorry, 1.33, and this is the alpha. Sigma and the value is the question. Will test you all. Okay. Sigma is the standard deviation or volatility. So this kind of question is to test you. You got a fat finger or you got any mistake on your calculation. So I will show you one question, and then question 2 you need to try yourself. I want to let you know how you make your mistake. Next week don't bonding. I want to distribute back your midterm. Okay. For the VAR, normally they will ask you calculate 1-day VAR, 10-day VAR, or portfolio VAR. Normally they ask you this kind of question only. So a question say a company have the portfolio consist of 20 million invest in the Microsoft and 10 million invest in the AT&T. So they have the daily volatility of 3% in the Microsoft and daily volatility of 2% in AT&T. The coefficient correlation between the Microsoft and AT&T is 0.3. So question asks you to find 1-day, 10-day for individual and portfolio. So we don't have the portfolio volatility. For this question, we don't have the portfolio volatility. So we need to calculate the portfolio volatility. So portfolio volatility actually is portfolio standard deviation. Okay. Finance, we try to differentiate. Standard deviation for the is a statistic term. They don't care the time, the value of time in the standard deviation. If you substitute 1 day, it's a 1 day standard deviation. If you substitute the value is 1 year, so your standard deviation is 1 year. By finance, we will differentiate 1 day and we will differentiate standard deviation and volatility. Volatility for finance is short-term risk, and then standard deviation is for the long-term risk. So actually, in statistics, both are same. So you need to calculate the portfolio standard deviation. Portfolio standard deviation, W1 sigma 1 squared plus W2 sigma 2 squared plus 2W1 W2 sigma 1 sigma 2 and the root here, and then the square root. So you substitute inside 20 million invest in the Microsoft and 10 million invest in AT&T. So you have 20 divided by 30 power 2, and the volatility is 3% plus 10 out of 30. Volatility is 2. Then you can get the answer. You need to square root, then you can get the answer. Remember, you need to familiar with your calculator. Don't like yesterday. Huh? Here. Oh, yeah, my mistake. You need to familiar with your calculator. Scientific and financial calculator. Yesterday, almost 20 to 30 people. If I never check, then I would, then you'll just assume 2 decimal point enough. Okay. Then you get the answer 2.99%. Then after this, you substitute 1 day 99%. 2.99% times your portfolio, then you get this answer. 0.6 million. VA out. You just multiply with the square root, get the answer. Simple, Okay. Very simple, Normally, I show you is an easier question. Now, question 2 is your show time. You make the mistake. Okay. If you finish, you go to do question 2, and then you read the question carefully.
Previously in the lecture class, I mentioned that there is no calculations for each category.
Don't worry, ma. Topic 7 is also is a VAR applied in the bond portfolio. This is a foundation, so you need to understand the idea. You need to know how to do the calculation now. Sorry, the calculation is very easy. I want to show you how us help Utah increase their profit. Okay, this is the question 1, and then question 2. You see similar question. They ask a similar thing, and then on this question, kill almost 80% of your senior. I give you 5 minutes. You just I give you very simple question. You see, question asks you to calculate 1-day VAR and absolute VAR for individual and the portfolio. I just want your try portfolio only. Individual, you don't need to do. I want you to calculate the portfolio VAR for 1 day and the absolute VAR for 1 day only. Because I want to let you know your mistake on the fat finger and then your mistake on this question. I give you 5 minutes and you can try. You try this question. And then some of you still not familiar with the portfolio standard deviation, so I give you the formula. You can check your answer. I assume you calculate standard deviation and portfolio return is not an issue for you all. Okay, class. Some of you asking me what is the alpha? Alpha is the degree of freedom. Degree of freedom. Confidence level. That means how many percent you allow to doing the mistake. So in here, we just only using one tier and 99% and 95% only. So if using the t-statistic table, 99%, if your degree freedom is big enough, so the critical value is 2.33. It's 95% is 1.65. Okay, these two figures you need to bear in your mind. 12%。Standard deviation 这怎样换成？对，现在的问题是你要讲口气啊，现在是这个问题是上的，对不对？你确认为是对的，可是你讲哦，应该是除2为例是对的，可是你是哦就错了，全部啊，全部就错了。
不是全错。
你想看什么东西？你是学什么东西？Okay, class. Okay, now at least 3 or 4 students know the difference between question 1 and question 2. Okay. And let me show you the question 1. Okay, question 1, they give you daily volatility of AT&T and daily volatility of Microsoft. I mean, it's 1 day volatility. And then the question is 1 day volatility. Ask you to find the 1 day VAR. Okay, and then from 1 day VAR, you can convert to 10 day VAR by using square root of 10. Okay, so this is the question number 1. And then question number 2, they give you the hints at least twice. Okay, they give you is expected return 12% and standard deviation is 15%. Okay, I already told you in early of the class, early of the semester in finance, we talking about the return and risk. We are talking about annual risk and or annual return. Okay, so from here, they already show you is the annual. And then second, Japanese stock also is as 12% on expected return 10.5% and standard deviation is 18%. This is the first hint they told you. Second hint is all figures are annualized. That means they told you this is the per annum. And then assume 250 days. And then what the question asking is 1 day VAR. So you got annual data. You want to convert to the daily data. You just can answer this question. So for the standard deviation, normally no issue for you all. Okay. Now we come to here. You want to convert to the annual daily first, or you want to using the annual data, then convert to daily, up to you. So almost 50%, of your senior queue at here. Okay. Even just now, your friend also answered the same question, same mistake. Okay, we want from annual convert to the daily. What we need to do? Divide all. But we got two information. Only the risk we are using square root of 250, square root of time. And then the standard deviation, sorry, not standard deviation. The return, we no need square root of time. We just divide by 250 only. Okay, this is your senior, the majority that make the mistake at here. Either they both square root or either both never square root. Okay, or some of them is they confuse. They give the standard deviation no square root and then the return square root. Okay, and this kind of question we consider for us we consider difficult because they kill you at the beginning part. If you beginning you leave the mistake and then the rest, thank you Understand you help me save my time. If your first step are wrong, then the remaining the marker no need to mark. Okay, so this question cue you at here. Okay, and then the next is easy Example portfolio, you're using 1.65 multiplied with just now the daily volatility multiplied with the portfolio value, and then you get this figure. Okay, you get 0.4758 million. And then very important is you need to interpret the you need to interpret your result. Your result you can interpret based on 99% of time. 95%, either you standing at here. So 0.4758. This means this is your maximum loss per day. You got 95% confident to tell your boss say the loss will not more than this figure. Okay, this is if you're standing at 95% confident. And then you also can interpret based on this 5%. 5% at here. So at 5% at here, this figure will be, you will lose at this figure. And how many percent confident you have? 5% of time. You got the confidence 5% only. Okay. So remember the keyword at this, then you're using 5% of time. And then will not more than is 95% of time. Okay, interpret also don't confuse Yeah. Annual convert to dailies. Divide by square root of 250. Okay Okay. Any other question? No, easy, easy, Okay. Hey, question 3 we ignore. Why? Because my answer is wrong. The answer, you final answer correct, but the step is wrong. So I also lazy to check. Okay. Question 4, we consider moderate question. And why we consider moderate question? Because I will cue you on this 10-day absolute VAR. 10-day absolute VAR. And then same thing. I let you try. I give you the portfolio standard deviation and the portfolio return. Okay, this question asking you to calculate 1 day and 10-day VAR and 1 day and 10-day absolute VAR. So this question asks you to answer 4. And then this question we consider moderate because you can get the first 3 answer and then the last answer you should be wrong. So I already help you to calculate the portfolio standard deviation and the portfolio return. This is per annum. The data is annual data. So you need to convert to the daily first.
前天的，然后再除以昨天的，再乘以100%。这个错。哦，这个就是那个 story 在哪？一个 story 的。这样子那个今天的 price 的区别，它在哪里？就是 close 还是 close？
那这就是不是坏，但是不是坏的时候，他们还有做一些产生，所以还在处理的嘛。处理以后，他会有一点 test 的不是坏，还有就是 test 过说，所以你要 consistent 嘛，现在的
是哪一个？我去对一下，发现有差也是只有1-2点差。
1-2点有差，然后有时甚至要再加上那个扫码对吧？你就看到突然间，把这个东西看过方式的到。
但我自己选的哪个是这里？代表我这边是0.8%。
very risk of 居弱是，应该是你做一个反正，我要 VL 居弱，我是要 VL 居弱%就是说亏钱是5%。
我当时我假设你的3个很多少%？这怎么说？你是做这个关出来
OK， 我看这照片还是什么？OK， 看它这个是2到5、6到9，然后10到什么？然后这边这样子啊。如果我是问我用2VL 等于5%，就是这边上面哦。有几个几天对5%以上。
那我就加这些进去。要不要你发现？
你发现是少过2，少过2%，少过。
想知道我的0.8%，
因为这边没有0.8%嘛，所以我讲改成少过2啊。
这个题目，
这题目是你要自己写给我。
哦，不是我决定，哎，不是你。
我决定你发现。可是观赏这个单位我没有办法修8%，所以我要少过2%这个是多少？1、2、3、4、6加上它，然后是除它的服务员，除的。
应该是然后这个是看0啊，这最前期最高是0啊。但我要说的是，这边的。它是算我0.8%以上的是
negative side。
negative side 0.8%以下有几天？大家有这个0.8%以下的几天出于？
你自己算到这个。
我的1%是
多少%亏钱？
多少
？Okay. Hey, faster finish this question. I give you another example for your assignment. Okay, class. Okay, then I just now I prepared additional one question for you regarding your assignment. Okay, for this question, I told you this we consider moderate question, and this kind of question we consider is very kind for you because they require 4 answers, just give you 1 only. Just now I walk around, you all never finish until here, so I don't know how to show your mistake lah, huh? Okay, so for this question, and then from here you need to convert to the daily. Okay, you need to convert to daily. For the standard deviation, you need to square root of 252. Got one semester, got student challenge the examiner. Okay, the question is using 270 something. And then the challenge say normally 250 to 240 something. So I'm using 250. So when I saw this paper, I don't know how to mark. I refer to the lead lecturer. Lead lecturer say, for the training day, I'm the boss. So you all cannot simply change the question. Even you think the question is not logic, the number is not logic, but remember for the training day, I'm the boss. And then for the return, you divide by 252, and then you get the day's return. Okay. So normally 1 day VAR and 1 day absolute VAR, no issue for you all. You all can get the answer. And then 10-day VAR is not the issue for you all. For 10-day VAR, %, so you just square root of 10 and then multiply with 557750. You can get the answer right, and then you're very happy. And then how about the 10-day absolute VAR? How about the 10-day absolute VAR? And then you're also using the same method. And then you get the answer. And then when you get this answer, you happy, I also happy. Okay, when I saw this, I don't need to check your answer, direct wrong. Why? Mr. Lim during the class said my VAR very flexible. You can convert 1 day to 10 day, 10 day to 1 day. But this question wrong. 为什么 I just only say VAR. I never talk about the absolute VAR is flexi like this. Oh. Okay. Or why? This one. Because of the absolute VAR is using the mean minus alpha, sigma, and multiply with the value. And then the mean here, mean is the return. Return is not the risk. that you do the adjustment, you cannot multiply with the square root of time. So at this figure, you cannot square root to multiply 10 days or 1 day or whatever square root figure for the mean. Okay, so you're using square root of 10, that means you also multiply square root of 10 on the mean here. That's why this question confirm 100%. All your senior never get the correct answer for the absolute VAR, 10-day absolute VAR. So then how to do, right? This one times 10 day lah. This one times square root of 10 lah. Then you calculate again for this. Oh, simple, oh. Because absolute VAR is not so popular. Not so popular in the market. Okay, how to solve 10 day? You need to calculate 10 day. You need to calculate 10 day. And this one you also square root of 10, then you just can get the answer. Okay? It's my mistake. When I copy and paste the question, I forgot the 99%. Okay, until now, any question?因为真人除没有分显度的。
没有，他的意思是为什么不是0.076除以那整个 square 的东西
OK. Okay. Your friend asking why not totally divide by this figure. Okay, so I have the annual data. I want to convert to the ladies. So divide by square root of 252. This one no issue for you, right? Okay, no issue for you. If I want 10 day, 1 day figure, this is the 1 day figure. I multiply with the square root of 10. Correct or no? Correct, Okay, then for mathematics, multiply and divide by is the same standard. So I can write this all together. I can move these two at the same page. So become 0.076 multiplied with the square root of 10 divided by 252. Okay? That's why like this. Okay, simple. Okay. Any question on here? No, Then now your assignment. Okay, finish read the question. So now the question is ask you the VL of 0 or less. They're using RM because all the measurement in RM. In your assignment, I asking is a percentage. So now okay, to playing the game, you need to pay me 5 ringgit. And then the return is depend on the point you get. So now what is the maximum point you can get for this game? 我给你2个骰子，你丢出来，你拿到的点数是我给你的 return. So got how many possible outcome? Got how many possible outcome or how many what is the maximum return you can get? 7. How many possible outcome? 36. Then how to get? Eh? So the possible outcome is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is your possible outcome. So if consider the payoff, need to minus 5 ringgit, the cost you need to pay to me. So the payoff will be, I choose another color. Okay. You pay me 5 ringgit, I give you 3 ringgit. I give you 2 ringgit, so you lost 3 ringgit here. Okay, the blue color is the payoff. And then for VAR, they ask you using historical method. Using historical method, you need to plot the histogram. The small figure is -3. They come out how many times? One time. And then -2, 2 times. And then -1, 3 times. And then 4, 0, 4 times. And then 1, 5 times. 2, 6 times. And then the rest you go to calculate yourself lah. Then 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Okay. Question, after you plot the histogram, and question asking your return is 0 and below. So 0 and below is here. I change another color. What is the frequency? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Out of 36. Then VAR 0 is how many percent? Zero 0.2728% Okay, you got 28%, you will get lost. Hey, I'm not sure my histogram correct or not. I just simply do only.
So the rate of return, no need to put a range like here, -15, negative.
Depend on you.
Or depend on.
Because you got 255, you got just now you say you got 247 return, then -1 is 246, and then you can make the range. Example, 0 to -5, then -5 to -10, and then to -15, and then this is to 5 to 10. You can plot your histogram like this. But don't do a shortcut. Don't do the shortcut just only above 0% return, and then another is below 0% loss. One is you cannot do one profit, one loss. Your histogram cannot just only 2 bar. Up to you lah. No, this is not the day already.
Or then
This is for this game, you got 28% chance is lost. You got 72% chance is win. At this one ringgit. Mm.
and for like assignment, how many percentage are you from?
How many percent you will lose?
Oh, because it's less than 0%.
Yeah. For VAR, we just only mention the negative side.
So the interpretation just mentioned that how many percent have you lost? Like invest in this. Thank you, sir.
Okay, simple. Okay. For this kind of question, just only test your careless mistake only. Just like for this question, I sure majority of you just ignore the mean, the return here, or you forgot to convert to the ladies. Okay, this is the common mistake made by your senior. Okay, so even I told you this topic 6, no calculation, but topic 7 is apply the VL in the portfolio, in the bond portfolio. The calculation is same, just only give you different situation only. Okay. So any other question? Okay, it's no other question, and that's all.